In my last video, I talked about things that I do with my baby to help his language development because I'm a special education teacher. In today's video, I want to talk about things that I do to help his cognitive and physical development. You'd be surprised how closely they are related together. These are things that I do because I'm a special education teacher and I don't think they're necessarily common knowledge, so I'd like to share them with you. But first, hi, my name is Rachel. I am a first-time mom. I have a 10-week-old little boy and I am a special education teacher. I have a master's degree in special education and a postmaster's certification in applied behavior analysis. I've been teaching for almost 15 years, so I have a lot of experience when it comes to child development. So the first thing that I do, I call floor time. So this is where I let my baby stretch out on a play mat on his back or on his side, and I let him kick and kick his little piano. I put a mirror on the side so that he practices turning his head. I put toys so that he practices reaching for them. He's not quite there yet, but I still put them down just for exposure right now. So like I said, I call it floor time, but it's basically time for him to practice independent play skills where I'm not constantly trying to engage him. I do a lot of engagement, but I also feel like independent play skills are very important. And the earlier we can start developing them, the better. The next thing, and I'm gonna sound like a broken record, but tummy time. I make sure I end every play session with tummy time as best as I can. My 10-week-old probably does half an hour of tummy time throughout the day. I do this on the play mat, but you can also put your baby against your chest, or I'll put him on my arm. Any time that's not spent on his back and is spent on his belly is considered tummy time. So make sure that you're getting lots of tummy time in. It really helps develop the muscles in their hands and their arms and their chest and their back and their neck. It really helps everything. So make sure they're doing really good tummy time, quality tummy time. Even if they're upset, it's okay. They get over it. And my baby now laughs during tummy time. Like he loves it most of the time. The next thing that I do or I don't do, I should say, is keep his hands and feet covered. So yes, he wears socks, when it's cold or like throughout the day, but when I'm doing his playtime, I make sure to take his socks off. So when he's kicking his piano, he's getting the input from the piano onto his feet. And I'll tell you, he knows that he is activating the piano with his feet. It's a very tactile experience for his feet. And I also don't cover his hands. I know the babies can scratch themselves, so I just make sure to keep his nails filed down nicely, but you don't want to cover their hands. They need to be able to use them. At this point, he's using it for self-soothing. He's putting his hand in his mouth. He brings his hands together a lot and he kind of self-soothes that way. If he had his hands covered with mittens, he wouldn't be able to do that. Another thing, or the last thing on my list,